Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
KCAA.
I go by the name Mike Flex, and this is the sit down on Inland Empire Radio Airwaves, casual conversations on KNBC, KCAA, from Victorville to Temecula, from Pomona to Palm Springs. We are the IE. Welcome, everybody. This is Casual Conversation with Mike Flex and his cohort, Cosmo, in the building. This is the #1 show for the hour, for the week.
In America.
In the whole galaxy.
Baby,
You know
I don't
what
want
I'm
to watch
saying?
Matlock. I'm watching Mike Flex and Cosmo.
On KCAA 1050 AM.
Yes.
I want to say thank you for everybody allowing us to be
Man.
home for this hour. If you're driving on the 91, the 210, the 15, or the 60 freeway, I feel your pain. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you know what?
Hopefully
Yeah,
this
yeah,
hour will
yeah,
just
yeah,
breeze
yeah,
you
yeah,
through.
yeah.
Cosmo, what's going on, baby boy? How's this week been for you?
Man, this week has been a regular week, but you know what? I'm so glad that I was looking forward to the show because I had so much to talk about.
What?
And we have some fantastic guests. You won't
We do.
believe
We do.
who I brought here today.
Yes, and it was unscripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way I want
So,
him.
you know,
Yeah,
Mike Flex
yeah.
can, I can pivot.
See?
I can pivot. I had a
And-
whole hour of nonsense to talk about, but I'm so blessed and thankful that you brought these beautiful women in that is actually doing something, and I know about them, so I'm very excited to get into that. Right?
And then you were you know what?
What?
Man.
What?
Hey,
What?
I
You
want
know,
y'all to
it's-
call in. Mike Flex be doing the most in the suit. Y'all
Well,
get, hey, y'all,
ladies
y'all
and
get a round of
gentlemen,
applause for the suit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, it
Yeah.
was the Oscars. No,
Yeah.
no. It wasn't the Oscars. It was the BET Awards this weekend. And this is what
gotta be him.
This is what I would be wearing if I was there. But since I'm not there, I'm here right now, so I might as well pull out my Sunday best.
Well,
and,
man,
you know what I mean?
you
only got one
did
life
it.
to live.
You are sparkling like a new pair of
Bruh.
Jordans. I mean, I'm playing.
When's the last time you went to the BET Awards?
I went about actually 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when the tickets were like less than $2,000.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I got in because I was doing shows with a lot of comedians and they had
Yeah.
after clubs.
You
and-
slipped in the back door.
Hey, man, the BET Awards is not just for those famous people.
What?
There are so many parties that go on. You get like all the comedians that are on like Comic View, Def Jam, or you just doing clubs and everybody know you funny. There's shows everywhere. So man,
I went to the
yeah.
BET Awards.
It's
It was
like
about
a- yeah.
15 years ago. You know, I met Janet Jackson.
Oh, bro,
I met
was
Kanye
in
West.
every party. I tried to hook up with everybody. Okay?
Unfortunately for me, I couldn't do the party thing because I had to work in the morning.
You know what?
I had to keep it real.
In that
It's
suit.
past my bedtime.
Wait
So
a
I
minute.
did, but
Can we
yeah.
introduce our guest? That's what I want
Yes,
you to
we
do.
will introduce
Now.
you guests in a minute. Don't trip. We got a show. Don't trip. Before we get into our spectacular guests, if you're watching on the internet, yes, we're not alone.
You
But
know
on the
what? I got
radio,
excited.
we got to talk about what's happening in the empire right now. So I get most of my information off the Instagram. I know you're a Facebook guy, but I'm going off Inland Wire, and we got some bombs in San Bernardino again.
Are you kidding me?
No, well, fireworks. Somebody was manufacturing
did you hear-
fireworks in their home.
Man.
For the low.
Hey, man, it's
Get
rough
2 for
time.
1. You get 2 for 1 bombs right now. So, as a resident
You know
of San
what?
Bernardino,
You
I
just got a lot of
know
people-
they active with
you
the
just got a lot of people
gunfire,
mad
the
for
fireworks.
fireworks.
So that's going on. Multiple accidents over the freeway. That was crazy. A lot of
man.
accidents, a lot of fires
Guess
too
what
out
freeway
here.
it is the most?
What freeway you talking?
10. The
10?
10, you will hit your
That's
mama.
it's interstate.
Yeah, you'd be like, why are you here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to this. Yeah,
You're
that's
from
why,
Nebraska.
that's why y'all taking the same
The
exit.
license
yeah.
plate will say Nebraska. If you hit
Y'all
it.
both taking the same exit, so y'all go hit. Yeah, that's where you go hit it.
Yeah. So, it's all bad news. Around in the empire, accidents with some Jeeps. A couple of places were burnt down. Nothing positive except for you and I.
You know what? And
Next week, let's hope for something more positive.
Hey,
you know,
let's
I don't
hope
want to
we
just be.
pay our rent, and then
I don't want to just be talking about the bad stuff about the IE, but bruv, what's on the internet is no good.
Bruh, if it's the world, you think the IE is exempt?
Well, the nicest place in the Empire would be Palm Springs. I ain't seen no drama there, so I know they're like 120 degrees right now. So if you want to risk it,
you love Palm Springs because they treated you good. They put you in
except for the kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Except for the kerfuffle I got in, but
you know
other than that, I'm gonna
was
go
the word
back. I'm gonna go back.
This nigga said kerfuffle.
This brother said kerfuffle. Real quick, I wanted to get into the BET Awards. Eric, I have a clip there by Busta Rhymes at the top of the list right there.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what he was saying. I'm scrolling through the, yeah.
I want to thank Devonda.
Yeah, Devonda. No, but what he was saying was pretty good. Yeah, play that one.
This narrative like we don't love each other. This divide thing. It's corny, it's tired, it's whack. What's really happening is they scared for us to get together. We might give y'all too much information.
Oh.
We might give y'all too much information.
All right,
but we ain't
bring
going
the ladies
nowhere.
in on this one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you one thing that I loved about the OGs on my block.
What's that?
They might have went to jail when I was 10.
Okay.
And I'm 20 years old, and maybe I'm still a knucklehead now, and I'm on the block trying to hustle like them.
Mm-hmm.
They come home when they 30, and they come back to the block acting like, yo, young boy, let me show you how to do this. And then the young boy say, of course, OG. You know, we salute you, OG. But then the OG don't want to listen to the young boy. When he trying to tell the young boy what to do, but he don't look the part. He don't smell the part. He don't live the part no more. How you expect the young G to listen to you? You still gotta look the part. You still gotta be the part. Because you don't want the young G to say, hey yo, OG, you telling me how to do something, but it don't look like it worked for you no more.
I'm not.
We looking good. A lot of us OGs look good.
We look good, OGs. I wore my Oscar jacket. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
so,
took a long time to say, "Don't be a dumbhead."
Well,
I mean,
no. He had to, he translate the information. He got the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Mm-hmm. He was
for
crying.
terrible speeches.
No. We're talking about. We're talking about Bust the Bus.
Man, okay.
Come on, man.
Come on. I love Busta Rhymes.
He is super dope.
Don't even say that.
But
I'm
what
just
he
saying,
said was
how come
real.
it takes so long
No.
to relay information to the brothers?
It's fine. But did you get the message? We have to
say
play
that.
the
I wanna
part.
carry my weight
We have to
around.
look the part. We have to play the part. That's why I drive what I drive. And that's why I dress like I dress.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
Play the part. Mentor. No young kids want to listen to us if we're begging for money. We got to be the guys that show these cats like, yo, here's a job. Here's A, B, and C, and D. And then you can look like me. Eventually. If you live past 40.
It even rhymed. I love it.
Bust the bus in the house.
Okay.
Bars.
All right. That's it. Because you gonna go in on my bust the. I had like 3 more clips, but we're not gonna go no more. We're gonna get to the guests right now.
All right.
In studio we have.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't give me enough time to prepare a nice
You
script.
can't prepare with ladies like these. We have to put like bomb traps out. You know?
Landmines.
Really? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We gotta call them.
who do we have in the
boyfriends and tell
studio,
them she's not
Cosmo?
here.
Cosmo, who do we have?
ahead, man.
Who did you invite to
All
the
right,
studio?
how about this? How about we let them introduce themselves?
That's
Okay.
what you should say.
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
Mm.
All
right, so
say our intro. You know how. Hit it.
Welcome to Pillow Talks, where the spill is always real. I'm your girl Trina J, here with Adidas with a Z, and we're here to relieve that stress with all the mess. Is you ready?
Always.
You know what? Did you guys practice?
I'm taken back
our
right
intro.
now.
You know,
That's our podcast
I
intro.
took it all the way back.
Get him off the mic. They're messing up our show,
I
dude.
sat back in my chair and I said, "Okay, this is
No.
something real. You're a professional. You've been doing this a while. What's going on?"
We shouldn't have brought no cute professional
Well,
DJs on
we
the
have
mic
we
with
have
us.
Trina J
Yes.
and we have Adidas with a Z.
Z.
With a
Absolutely.
Man,
Now
it just sends
Cosmo
vibration.
had sent me a link a couple weeks back, so I was able to check out you guys' link.
Yes.
You guys have a podcast show that's doing very successful. You,
Thank you.
are from the turf, so
Well,
there's
thank you.
no
Like
reason
ourselves.
for you not
You know
to
what?
be on this
We
platform.
We don't care.
Thank
I'm
you.
thankful for you guys here.
Get off the mic.
What's going on, ladies? Talk
They're
about
messing
it.
with our
What you
ratings.
got going on? What's going on? Well,
What do you think? You want to
You
take
know
it?
what? We all over the place. We got our podcast. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on every social media platform. Pillow
Pillow
Talks with a Z.
All right.
Make sure it has a Z on the
How
end.
about we talk about what do you guys talk about?
no.
Oh.
Real quick, there was two things that I wanted to. Not only the pillow talks,
What
because
else?
I'm into the pillow talks.
Right.
Have you heard
But
it?
the DMV, or the DMV,
DMV.
who's associated? What's the DMV about?
Okay,
What's going on
Did
here?
we go there? Okay, let's
We
go.
gonna go there.
Let's go,
Is
y'all.
that
Let's go.
what we doing with the
So
DMV?
that's the D. Okay, so
Devonda is
this was
canceling
Trina
license.
J's idea. Give them some free game.
Okay.
I work for the DMV.
Oh, okay.
I work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week.
So you are inside guy.
Inside.
Okay, that's
So
right.
I'm telling you information that you can easily find out for yourself. But since I'm on a platform and I can speak, let me go ahead and just lead you to it.
Yeah.
So
Free
I
game.
started with free game, and it became DMV Auntie. And then I was just playing at first, and then all of a sudden it took off into something else.
Yeah.
It became
told
a
her.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I am delivering information to you, so you can
And
figure
I
out how
see
to do
the
it.
numbers.
Did
I
you
do see the
hear-
numbers. I
Yes.
saw
Did
the
you
numbers
hear
that people
her?
are chiming in.
I am scared
And they're
of you.
very-
You are amazing, girl.
They're very receptive.
Man.
Yeah.
They're very receptive to the information you provide them.
Yes.
Let's hear the other one.
I like that.
What's she doing?
So
her credit.
so back in the day, is it still customary for people to not register the car and put the little numbers in it and keep running it from month to month? Because
Okay.
I was one of those guys back in the day, but
There used to be a time, because we all have done that.
Yeah.
I am
They
51
snatch
years
it, black
old,
people
and
up.
I used to do that. But now, let me say this.
You might as well pay that.
Penal Code 4606
Amen.
Yeah, get that.
allows you
No,
to
she
drive for
didn't.
30 days unregistered.
Oh.
But on that 31st day,
Give it
you
to
will
'em.
get impounded.
oh
So don't play with that little
Yeah.
sticker. They'll give
Oh.
it to you like one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go in there for that moving permit, that's what they call it.
Wow.
And you try to get it 2 or 3 times, they're gonna say, "Wait a minute,
but
we
you
need an
know,
explanation."
I was
Hey,
short on
going
my
to
money,
jail
you
with
know.
No.
I was my rent was
Yeah.
late.
We didn't heard
So you
all
can't
of that.
Go, so you can't go to jail with a car.
Yes, but listen, what I need you to do, because see, they will play with your taxes. Don't let them come for your taxes. They will get into your taxes. State taxes is real. We can get into your business for registration. Absolutely.
Oh wow!
Did you hear what I said? Why don't you just non-op your
Message.
car? Non-op your car. If it do not drive it anymore, park it in the driveway. You can cut off the insurance. You don't have to pay the registration if you do it up to 60 days before or up to 90 days after the registration. Keep your money, pay $25, non-op the car, park it, and leave it alone. Hey, let's be real. I'm real black.
Yeah.
I did it for 30 days and rode the bus. Did you hear me?
Okay.
Until I got my next check.
Yeah.
And then I un-non-opped my car and was back driving. They was clowning me at work like, girl, I cannot believe you are.
I know some of
You don't
y'all
know
are
my
you have
finances.
a car at
Stop
home,
playing.
I know
and you're
some
still
of y'all are
taking the bus.
recognizing
I
her,
sure did.
and you're running out of the room. In your
But it
house.
was way cheaper to do it that way
Then
versus
to pay them
you
penalties and late fees.
impounding the vehicle and all the other
Right.
stuff.
and
'cause
and
that
they
can
charge
be
you every
hundreds.
30 days
Yeah.
penalties and late fees.
Okay.
So to avoid that, stop it, freeze it where it is, take off the insurance, pay it when you can. Let it be.
Let it be.
Ride the bus.
Ride the bus.
We
Keep your
bring-
chin up.
Um,
your chin up.
Pride.
Welcome to
Pride
Hood-
will stop a lot of us
Welcome-
from doing that and will cause us to lose our
Welcome to
vehicle in the
Hood
process.
Logic.
Yeah.
Hood logic.
For
real.
All right.
You should have listened to the DMV auntie.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on. We're going to connect with
Exactly.
that. Let's get to this pillow talks. What is that about? Is that some sexual?
This is
sensual
her part.
Well, it's not an affirmation. You know, we're not telling you how beautiful you are, or it's going to
This is
be
not that.
okay. You
Babe,
know what I mean?
not.
This is not that. We telling you really, really, really how it is, what's going on. I mean, we watch the news as well, and we give our way of thinking about things, you know, like, well, I'm not going to say, but
Yeah, variety of topics.
Right.
yeah,
So
variety.
is
Good
pillow
Listen.
talks, like pillow talks in my mind is, you know,
It's
a
raw.
husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend sitting
Or
down
things
at
you're
the end of
saying
the
when
day,
you're
just
relaxing.
talking.
Nah,
Is that
you
that's
know
not
what?
that? That's not that.
Pillow talks
Things
can
you
be
say when you're
pillow talks
relaxing.
can be this. We was chilling, we was talking.
Is
you
this
know,
kind of
it's-
like Netflix and chilling?
Chill talk.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like
kinda
Because I
it's
learned
like-
that this
it's
week.
kind of like that.
You can't Netflix and
No,
chill. It's
right.
not the same thing
No.
as pillow talk.
Let
No?
me say
The
this.
logic of your name is always cool, and everybody tries
Pillow
to
talks.
understand.
We
Yes.
talk about everything that you thinking that you don't want to say.
Period.
We have
One
a social
example.
media platform.
Facts.
These men ain't about nothing. These women.
Oh,
We've had men on.
that's so
Wait,
basic.
no.
Pause.
We've had
What
people come.
kind of-
We've had people come on and talk about how to get a loan. A real estate loan, and what your score has to be in order, and which loans to get.
Any and everything.
Every subject. We have people that are therapists.
So that's
We've
it.
had
That's
people
it. That's
that
what it
are.
is.
Any subject is on the table.
Well,
we don't care
talk about
what it is.
too, like how could you identify me? Like if I die today, babe, can you identify me? How would you know?
Your spouse.
You
Does
know what
your
I
if you
mean?
die
Like, really.
today,
I
does
think-
your spouse know
Can
that
you,
if your
can
head
you
was
pull
off?
it
Your
over
skeleton probably gonna die
down
like
there and
this.
see that it say
So that- yeah,
Trina
yeah.
J on it?
She
No.
said pull it
Yeah.
pull the scrotum to the side and see if her name is tattooed right there.
Yeah,
we
well,
need some
yes.
identification
It's
not.
Yeah.
as
It's
to
not, but I
if
mean,
your
just
man-
saying.
Corporal
You-
has some
It's
money in the
everything.
pocket.
You
so
guys
that's how I
ran into those
identify.
type of questions where people
Yes.
were talking about identifying
Yes. Me
and
dead
her
bodies.
asked each
What is
other-
that
Everything.
about? What are you talking
if your
Well-
head was cut off and you were married. And would your husband be able to identify your body with certain characteristics? That's what we.
So you
And a
we
lot
have
of people
ask us
did not know
different
certain things
Wow.
about their spouse.
That's a
Wow.
sick
First
Yeah,
of
no.
all, this
question.
you
Listen,
ask,
You
we
see
answer.
this right here?
Yeah. it's-
If I'm you better see that right there on my arm.
Yeah.
And this right here,
Yeah.
you know what's on my face.
Yeah.
You need to know that that's me. If my head is gone, you see that mark? Let me see it. She got a beauty mark
So-
right there on her
so
arm.
So what about the
That's
pinky
her.
toe
Answer.
leaning to the
Leaning
left?
to
That
the
too.
side,
And I'm
man.
pigeon-toed.
Curve
Yeah.
like,
Am I not?
Curve
Women,
like a
on
sideways
one foot,
candy
on one
cane.
foot.
What you call me?
Big booty, crooked foot.
That's been my name for 20-something years.
Well, I'm called wreck body. They can identify me like, yeah, that's him.
Oh my
Busted
God.
up feet, fingers,
Y'all
face,
done
everything's
killed it for a few
busted.
minutes now.
We talk about marriage. We talk about these kids ain't about nothing. We are grown. We have been friends since the 9th grade.
Oh.
We are grandmothers. We work with full-time
Pause.
jobs.
Pause.
These women do not look
Look
old
like
enough to be
grandma.
Both of
grandmothers.
us, we have adult children.
Put them up
okay.
high. Let me see it. Go like this. Let me see. Go like
That's
this.
good.
Go like
That's
this.
good. What's going on?
Put 'em
What's
up.
going on? What's going
Them
on?
are not grandma boobies.
Yes, they
okay,
is.
No, they not.
Yes, they
no,
is.
They're not. Okay, y'all are fooling brothers all
Cosmo,
around the
Cosmo,
IE.
why did you have it do that? And people listening
Hey,
on the radio
it was-
can't see it.
Well, you can log in and watch the show too. Hey,
Okay.
Them boobies got us ratings, brother.
Okay.
Listen.
All
So
four of
let
them.
me ask you this: how long has this journey of Pillow Talks, this social media arrangement, has come into fruition? How long you guys been doing this?
Let her explain why
Oh,
it started.
why? What happened?
Okay, so how I got no, this is a serious
This
thing
is a
for
serious
real.
story, this part.
So how this got started? In December of 2020, I lost my son, and he always was like so just open and funny and fun, and he was just lit, and everybody always say how he was just like he's a whole vibe, you know. So he's always at the turn up, you know what I mean?
With
So
the
I was
hat.
just thinking
With
like,
the-
you know what can I do? I don't want to go in a corner and ball up, you know what I mean, and just go into
Black people, we can activate after something terrible.
yes,
happens. Yeah.
go into
That's
a
exactly what
depression.
you-
Like
Depression.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Hey, y'all remember that?
And
out there,
God is
folks.
not gonna let that happen to me. So I just start saying, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna start a podcast, and I could talk about it. That's my platform
It
to
was
talk
therapy for
about
you.
whatever it is exactly that I wanted, and it is therapy.
She said they gonna
for
hear me.
and
Yeah.
they gonna hear me.
They
They
gonna hear my
us.
voice.
So what I said was, who would I want to do this with me? I'm thinking, you know what? Adidas.
And I'm like,
And she was
me?
scared.
I can tell you.
I said, me?
She was scared to do it. She was
said,
like,
I'm
I can't
going to
do
jail.
that. I don't want them to hear me. I can't. Yes, you
I've been
can.
I'm going to
her
jail.
all
Don't
my
talk.
life.
Right.
Am I going to
She
jail?
has a cape with an N on the front of it.
And
Almost-
I
Know what
said
that
me and
means?
her. So
But I
when
prayed
put
about it.
together,
Yeah,
she
couldn't have
did.
picked
I
When
prayed about
found
it
the
for
name,
2 weeks. I prayed about it.
First, I was saying, oh, maybe adult conversation or something. Then I start thinking pillow talks with Trina J.
Lay it
and
on
Adidas.
down.
So how did y'all
With
start
a
getting
Z.
all them hits and everything?
I started posting reels. I started hitting it with the reels. And when we would podcast at her table, she bought all the equipment, all the mics. We sat at her house. I would drive over from Lake Elsinore to her house. We would sit down. And it was like us just talking, and we'd just
This
press
is just
play
y'all
and let people
grinding.
And
hear
we
it.
were just talking like we were talking on the phone.
Everything
and
we
it
talk
started
about,
working.
we talk
Right.
about anyways. Regular
But y'all are black
conversation.
women. That's
and
easy
and
for
it
y'all. Give us
registered
better
with
work.
we
Right,
registered
and then
with
we
the
have
people.
men that hit us with questions, and
Yeah,
they
I
don't
heard
they
some of
don't
y'all
want to do it. So we do our podcast off the questions that we get. So you ask, we answer.
say it out loud.
We gonna be your voice.
Actually, I want to commend you and appreciate you for doing that and sharing that right now
Oh,
because
yeah.
it came from somewhere deep. I was not expecting that right there at all.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are actually
You
pretty
shocked
good
me right
guests
there.
on
I'm gonna
the
tell you
Yeah.
that right now. So I
Thanks.
commend you for that, and I appreciate you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also have
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you don't know nobody until you talk with somebody.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let's lock
You
the
hear
door
what I'm saying?
and keep
So
it.
I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Call the police.
There was another company that we do have. We also have. There's 3 of us that have a 360 company, and we also do that company together.
Where's
we
the
have
hair? Did you
we have a
bring it in?
360 and a photo booth company as
Succulent
well.
vibes.
Oh, you talking about
Succulent
the
vibes.
camera machine
Yeah,
That's
I
us
have
too.
that. Yeah, I have
That's
that.
us
and
too.
the
I
360,
thought you guys
yeah.
were talking about a 360 deal where you're gonna rob everybody.
No,
for the
no.
publishing,
No.
for the-
You are wrong for that one.
360 deal. I'm getting in all the pockets.
Listen,
but I understand.
I ain't too far past it.
Yeah, I'm saying
It
2%
could
is
go
better than
down.
no percent.
It could
Yeah,
go down.
yeah.
In the right circumstance.
Okay.
Right.
Y'all
So,
are crazy. So,
you guys are on what platforms? Facebook? You're using what kind of platforms?
So
people
we
can find?
use Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube.
YouTube, TikTok,
Anchor FM, Apple, Spotify.
Okay.
Amazon.
And are you guys monetizing
We're not-
it? Are you
yes.
guys
I
able
like
to
how you guys
monetize
come back
it?
with each other's answers. That's pretty cool. That's a good.
Let me
yeah.
tell you what happened about the monetizing. I fought very hard for her. The intro to our Pillow Talks podcast is her son. That's him. I fought hard for him to be on there. When I wanted
Why
to
is
go
that?
to somebody.com, they wanted me to take her son's song off of there in order to be monetized. No, ma'am. We're going to have to go another way because I'm not taking his song off of there.
Yeah.
So we'll find another way. So we went to, now we're on
Hey.
YouTube. So when we
Okay.
get enough
You having
followers,
your
Yeah.
own-
we'll
Then
get
we'll
there.
do it.
Yeah.
We'll
Then
get
we'll
there.
get
'Cause
monetized.
we starting from, we was on 4 flats. You know what I mean? So right now we just got 2 of them pumped. So we still working and we doing this on our own. Like
don't
just
know
me and her.
anything.
And
Hey.
we don't
We
know.
learning
We
as we
just
go.
learning
Hey,
and
do
looking
either,
at.
do either one of y'all got
tutorials
guns?
and
Either
stuff.
one of y'all got
You know I
guns?
keep.
Yes,
I got a
sir.
weapon on me right now.
Lord. I.e.,
Yo.
please don't try to carjack them or do
I stay ready. You know I don't have to get ready. Come on now.
Nah, she's
Have I
wilding.
ever
She's wilding.
Right. Right.
Hey, Eric,
prepared?
play real quick. We're gonna do some commercials. We'll come right back. Play DeMarco's clip and then go into the tracks and promos.
Yeah.
Go, Eric.
And stop
So-
undressing me with your eyes. And I like that, bro.
Casual conversations. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna go straight into my drops. Okay, first spot is I am promoting 17th watches by Chris Johnson. They offer affordable and stylish timepieces. I recommend checking them out on Instagram or Facebook pages for their weekly specials and using code 1V2 at checkout. As mentioned, enjoy your shopping. 17th watches by Chris Johnson. Please use code 1V2 at checkout. That's 1V2 at checkout. 17th watches by Chris Johnson. Hey, the picture I got on the internet right now, I'm gonna call that Santa Claus.
That's a good watch.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
That's
clean.
nice.
Hey, 17th watches. All right, spot number 2 goes to, here we go. Zumba is a popular dance fitness program
killing them, don't
that
she?
combines Latin and international music with dance movements. It's a fun way to exercise and stay healthy.
Right.
While I can't join a Zumba class myself, Lelaine Dixon Zumba offers remote classes that you can join for free. You can find her on Instagram or Facebook using the handle Lelaine Dixon Zumba. Enjoy dancing and get into better mental state of mind with her selection of great songs, Lelaine Dixon Zumba. Check her out. Yeah, I know her.
I mean that.
Spot number 3. Run spot number 3 for me. If you're looking for a website and social media manager, Portia Creations might be able to assist you. She specializes in custom funeral program, booklet designs, and offer additional services. You can reach her via email at pirvin@consultant.com or contact her on her Instagram at creationoninspire2. Alternatively, you can contact her by phone at 951-667-5446. She will be able to provide you with further information and discuss your specific needs. That's Portia Creations. Email at pirvin@consultant.com or connect with her on Instagram at create to inspire. By phone, 951-667-5446.
Hey, she get you casket sharp, right?
Hey, she's in the studio too, so and she be holding us down.
That's right.
On my live, there you go. Yes, please, DeMarco.
I would definitely refer DeMarco and Marissa to anyone that is looking to buy or sell. They've always taken care of me and my family wonderfully, and I refer them often to anyone I know looking to buy or sell. So working with DeMarco and Maritza every step of the way through whatever process me and my family were in, whether it was our first home, our second home, or now in our forever dream home, they've been there for us. Any question, any type of market, for all the help and anything we ever needed, they've always been there and guided us to where we are today, and we're very thankful.
So that's DeMarco. He was a guest on us. You can find him at King Realty Group. He's on my website, or I should say social media page. You'll find him, King's Realty Group. That's our guy right there. He is super dope. And he got to connect. He got to connect.
Oh, that's what he do? I need his number. I'm black, and I need a house.
This is what the network's about. So you got his connect, so you be good. Hey, you guys had a commercial and wanting something to play. What's going on? Did you email it to Eric? Let's find out, Eric. Eric, did you get that deal from them?
Gave him our links.
Yeah, we gave
our links and.
Oh, wow, he didn't get your email.
You know what, Eric?
It's okay.
Email
Anyways,
address
we're still
is
here.
pillowtalks1@yahoo.com for questions, answers, or ask the question privately. We will answer publicly.
Yes.
Because we do not give a darn. And we will go ahead and say what you really are thinking out loud.
Out loud.
So Adidas, my mom was peeking through the lock. What do I do?
Hey, this is what you do.
Need to move.
Asked her, what you looking at? Watch out.
What
you looking at? Watch out.
Does she have a belt?
I got a pillow talk question.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with these GMOs, these type of foods that are creating 3D printed foods?
Yeah.
Are you guys up on that? Why are you shaking your head? You're not with this? What's going on,
Like
B?
a printer, they can print up
listen.
food.
I'm going to need all my MOs, my GMOs, my HMOs. My grandma had them MOs. The MOs didn't do nothing to her.
Glue on the couch.
We were good. I do not want to, no offense, I'm not into the vegan life and all of that.
No,
I
listen,
just
even deeper
eat
than that,
regular vegetables.
I don't trust
Okay.
any kind of artificial food from America.
I do not.
No.
You know what, though?
Well,
There are thousands
Man,
of
well,
products
I'm
that do
just
that.
sitting here
I'm
like,
sorry.
geez.
There's nothing you can do.
I'm such
Well,
a terrible eater.
GMOs is genetically modified foods.
Leave it. Just leave
And
it.
based upon this Wikipedia
The banana
website.
that we eat is not even the real banana.
What happened to Chiquita?
It's
Man,
75% of our food right now.
I know.
Where's
I know.
Chiquita?
It's squash,
yummy.
it's soya beans, it's corn,
Yes.
cotton, papaya,
I know.
canola,
Do you-
alfalfa, sugar beets,
Do you
potatoes, and
remember?
apples.
Hey, who remembers?
How do we get around that? If you want to try to eliminate quote unquote GMOs from your diet, what do you think?
There's no way to
How
do
do
it.
you
The
do
demand
that?
I don't know.
is too
Is there
big.
any way? You're right.
It
demand-
is.
the demand
We
is too
know.
big. The
What did our
demand is too
grandmas
big.
do? Who food did they eat?
Their
Their
own.
food. They didn't eat nobody
That
else's
is-
food.
that
If
is
it
their
didn't come
own.
out the backyard, it didn't go in their mouth.
there's work,
We need to go
your
back to
kids-
growing our
Yeah,
own.
but
Okay,
a lot
but
of us
now
can't
you're
do
talking
it.
about changing the whole mindset. We're
Yeah.
not raised
American
like
women don't
that.
like to
Right.
But we
got
can go back
grocery
to it.
stores, we got
Oprah.
McDonald's.
We need to go back to it though, because listen to me. Right now, if the world shut down, Oprah gonna be good. She gonna live off of what's in her
Yeah,
backyard.
Oprah,
She's
Oprah,
straight.
but-
She
but
ain't
we
never
ain't
got to go
got
back to
that
the store.
Oprah
We ain't got
bread,
that.
though. You
We
know
gonna
what I
run out
mean?
of greens.
So-
What does
Yeah.
what
Do
does
you remember
Oprah got?
that? Well, hey,
Let's
do
go.
you- hey,
Oprah
Oh,
got
she
go.
has her own
Yeah, speaking of-
garden
yeah, let me
and
tell
she
you-
grows
hold
her
on, hold on,
own
hold on.
food and all that.
Oprah is the one that did the report on the fecal matter content in American food and meat. Yeah,
Delicious.
Yeah, do you know what fecal matter? I can say it in yes.
It adds flavor. It's seasoning.
Black people, we call it
Right.
dookie. Yeah. White people are like, what?
It's
It's
what?
called dookie. It said it was off the chart.
Do you guys drink milk? No. Are you a milk drinker?
Okay,
Is
wait.
anything good?
Okay,
I don't
wait.
drink it like that. I mean, I
Oxygen's
pour
not
it in my
even good.
cereal, but I don't know. I like that. What's that
Soy?
one? No, not soy. It's the whole. This is expensive too. It's,
Yes, it's
It's like
expensive.
$20 for a gallon.
Yeah.
I
but
drink
it's that-
oat milk.
Oat milk.
Oat milk, almond milk, soy. I'm lactose now. Something happens when you have children.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, you drinking milk, and all of a sudden you be like.
I was raised on
Coochie
goat's.
messes
I was
you
raised
up.
on
Yeah,
goat's
doing
milk.
that.
You ever tasted goat's
It's
milk?
hard having
We
milk.
grew up on
I
it.
was on powder milk. Yeah,
Powdered box milk?
powdered milk, the
Coronation
box.
milk.
Yeah, here, put that.
Add water.
Yeah.
You better put some
Oh,
water
the
on
powder
It
that.
milk.
wasn't organic.
Powder
It
milk.
wasn't that organic. You
Did
know
y'all
what I
really
mean?
drink
I had
powdered
some
milk
of
when
that
you
in
was a
my
kid? Your
refrigerator
grandmother
just
said,
to try it.
I know you ain't finna waste
Yeah.
that cereal. You better put some water
Put some
on
water
that.
on that. My grandmother made
Put that
powdered
powder-
milk. And
Yes.
Captain Crunch
To
and
us, it
powdered
tastes like milk.
Was my favorite
Yes.
meal when I was a kid.
And I like
Yes.
Frosted Flakes, and I crunch them up so I can pour more in there.
Man,
And I
the-
crunch those up and pour more in there until I got caught.
See,
Hey,
ain't it rough being black trying to make stuff taste
know.
good?
hey, Eric, could you play that clip that says 3D printed food? Because I would like these ladies to see
Is it
this
that
real
piece of
quick.
fish? Because that
Nah, this is worse.
Okay, can I ask you about fish since you brought it up?
it's 3D.
It
printed
tastes
fish.
good.
You know, it don't.
Where did tilapia come? Like, that wasn't
We
always
all
around.
ate tilapia until somebody
seen it
showed
grown
that
in the
thing
field.
and
No,
said
I
they
just
grew.
don't
Yeah,
remember
no.
it when I was young.
They grew them.
Run
Yeah.
it, yeah.
It's delicious
Expand it.
meat
Listen to
with
this, watch,
fat,
watch.
blood, and everything, all made of plants. Meet Eskar. He is a real meat lover, and so is his entire family. One day, he realized that the meat he loves is ruining our planet. So he decided to create new meat. He put together a team of engineers, chefs, and scientists, and together they spent years making this machine that can reproduce meat from vegetables. It works like a printer, but with veggie food cartridges instead of ink. So it can copy the real texture of meat and print it. When he served the meat in a restaurant, no one could tell the difference. Soon, this meat will be everywhere around you, in every restaurant and every supermarket. And we can eat it without ruining our planet. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This machine.
Nah.
Come on now.
That sounds delicious.
Okay, watch
That
this.
was gross, but I could
Every
get me one
single
right about
plan,
now.
Every
Okay.
single
When you're hungry.
plan in this nation
Go
has
down the
been
street, let me get a
downfall of
steak.
someone else.
So.
I'm sorry, bruh. I can't do that.
Well, I mean, on the guise of saving the planet, and stuff, you don't
Okay,
agree with this
You bought that because
robot
you
food?
said saving the planet. There's no such thing as a human destroying the planet. You can't. You can't destroy the planet. You can destroy Troy. You can't
This
live on
is
it.
Cosmo with his epiphany.
Oh no. You cannot destroy any divine object in the universe. None.
Okay.
No human, no man can. You can blow
You know
that-
we done
You know-
extincted
hey,
a bunch of animals, right? You know,
know
that's
what?
what we do.
Well, there's people still here, and there'll still be minerals here.
That's what we do. We
Sorry.
extinct things.
I mean, speaking of that steak,
Yeah. You don't. You
Man,
don't
You
like
I
can
can go
destroy
right-
where you live. As
I
a
can
planet,
go right
but
up.
You ain't
Hey,
gonna stop life.
I can go right up the street right now. Can you give me a medium well plus
Yeah.
Well,
steak seasoned?
Yeah.
with
And it's
some
gonna be.
steak
It's
sauce?
gonna be.
It might be that,
It's gonna
but
be.
I'm
Yeah. You won't know. You
tear that
don't
steak
know.
and
That's the
tear
whole
that thing
point.
up.
but okay.
You don't know.
You guys weren't looking. Look at the process. It was tubes. It was cartridges. It was printed. It was going through filters. You know how hard it is to keep bacteria out of something that's used repetitiously?
Hey, you use bleach, man.
Okay.
Look,
So let's
I
trust.
got some
Yeah.
stuck in my
So-
teeth right
Yeah,
now.
bleach your teeth, man. Come
I
on,
just
man.
made both of them pick their teeth in what I just said. Nigga. No,
You know what?
Mike. There's no company that pays attention to reality that much. There is none anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There is none.
Well, let me
I ain't eating it.
switch
I
up the
don't
gears
believe.
real
I don't
quick.
understand.
Since
There's
I
no-
have pillow talks in the building,
Man.
I might as well go ahead with my next clip because obviously I was gonna bang it on Cosmo's head, but I'm gonna love for you guys' opinion on this.
Okay.
Eric,
Let's do this.
I
do
got
it.
Please don't
got?
let it be nothing controversial because they're crazy, dude.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see, Eric,
let's
what
go
we
with
got?
Eric. Let's go with "You May Not Be the Father" clip.
Oh no, you didn't.
Let's see.
Let me see.
Yeah, because they didn't dogged a lot of brothers, so this might be hard for them. Yeah,
Do you see? Well,
brothers is crying.
yeah, the whole article is about 30% of gentlemen that take the test find out that they're not the father. Then that only
So-
goes for 30% of the
It
people that
could be
take
a
the
problem
test.
or
It
a
could
blessing.
be
So wait, let me
higher.
ask one
That's
question before you start. Do you believe that a man should get their child tested before they sign that birth certificate?
Yes, in this day and age, yes.
I do believe that.
Because there are, there are too many variables now. I'm sorry, when you can say something positive and true really fast, you don't have to take time to explain it. There are too many variables now as far as people how they love and understand.
You're running.
the
You're
other guy.
hiding.
Yeah.
Run that clip.
Go.
Run that clip.
Let's go.
30% of the males who get DNA tested annually, according to the American Association of Blood Banks, which is the accrediting body for the DNA labs. This is over 44 DNA labs throughout the United States. They are testing close to 500,000 men per year, and over 30% of them have been confirmed that he didn't do it.
Wow.
0.0% paternity.
Okay.
Now think about that for a second.
He didn't do it.
Y'all didn't talk
I
about
have
that, did y'all?
academians who are trying to discredit me and trying to say this is not that big a problem.
30%.
And
Are
the
you
looks on
kidding
some
me?
of your faces like, I would think 30%.
Women are
is a
actually
problem.
the ones that supposed to they pump our brakes
So,
so much. If we lose
30%.
that, we're done.
Son, it is a big problem.
Yeah.
It is a big problem. I've seen a couple videos where, the paternity TV shows, and I actually, I'm on the side of the guys, obviously, because I'm a guy. And you can see some of their faces break down. I don't know what it would feel like to find out if the child did not belong to you. That would be devastating.
It would
a
feel
man.
horrible.
Why is it so high, though? Why is it so high? Are we not so
Okay, wait.
honest? What's
Pretty
going on?
easy.
Can we
There's-
blame the ladies here?
They're
No.
having sex with somebody else.
I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Uh-oh.
I
Here's
have-
how
Until they
here's how
find
they
what they
explain it.
liking.
I have 2 kids. Okay, so I will say this: they're 6 years apart.
So you've had sex twice.
Yes, twice.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the first kid was in '96. Back in '96, the father is on the birth certificate, but he didn't have to be there. Fast forward, I have a child in 2002, and now I'm married at this time. They made him sign, even though he was standing right there. Oh, they wasn't playing
they
with me
made
the
him
second
sign?
time. Oh, I don't care if you're married to him.
Right, because I'm like,
Come here, brother. Come on up here. Get your hand.
But
he
I'm
got
the Uber
punked.
driver.
he got punked.
You know what? I just dropped I'm gonna sock you in the jaw for that one. You know what?
But
I do the jokes. You do
I'm just being.
I'm sick though.
Is that a
was
reality?
funny. That was
What
funny.
are
That
you
was
talking
funny.
about?
I'm serious. So it's like now the father does have to. From what I know, my son is 20 now, but there's, like I said, she's 26, he's 20. When I had her, the father didn't have to be there. 6 years later, the father did. A lot of things happen in 6 years. You know what I mean?
Different
Now,
legislations, yeah.
Now I heard. Now my daughter put the father on her birth certificate. Here we are. my grandson's 6.
Yeah.
5. Father's on the birth certificate, but he did not sign.
Okay.
So we're back to, it goes back and forth between years. It's like few years is this law.
I know people
few
are
years is
listening
this
to our
law.
show tonight and just falling
I
on
just
the floor.
feel like men, you follow, you know, because fathers have rights.
Yes, you do.
You
can
do.
go to court.
So you follow that because I don't want
Okay,
you
y'all
to
admit
have
that on the
little
radio.
little
How about in
DJ.
court?
Listen, I don't want little DJ to be 11 and you come home in this nice jacket you got on and he like, Daddy, and then she get mad at you and say, that's why he not yours.
See.
Wow.
Then you looking at little DJ and you find out that he's not. Now you sad. You just as blue as the flower on your jacket.
Out of the window.
You know what I mean? Serious. Now your brown eyes is blue. And that's not cool. So I just feel like today's age, you better
him.
do what you gotta
Don't
do.
listen.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you love
I
her.
don't care if I only
Test
been
him.
with you.
So wait a minute.
I don't care
pause.
about that.
I agree.
You gals are saying that you are.
I'm with the men.
Oh, you on the man
Yes.
side. You on the
Test-
Kevin
you
Samuels
do it.
side.
Chicks.
You
Test
do
these
it.
chicks.
Y'all on the man side?
Absolutely.
Okay, y'all are on the show every
Absolutely.
week. Damn that.
Absolutely.
Test them. Because
Test
I
them.
mean, you know,
Don't believe it.
Listen,
I want to have a church
call me
experience.
what you want. My daughter, when I met my husband, she was 9 years old, but she had similarities. And I said, you better be lucky. I didn't know you. She would have been over there with the other kids, right with you. Going with your daddy.
Go on in there.
I've
Get
been
you a
wanting
toy.
to bring
Don't
my
let your
wife to
daddy.
Maury for a long time and say she's not the mother
You
of
know
my
what?
child. My wife's Filipino. My child's black.
Please don't
she
do
cannot be the mother of my child.
It
but
might be
Yeah.
a riot.
It
I
looks
saw it.
like
I
you.
saw it. It
Look
came
at the
out.
nose. Look at the eyes.
No,
And
Filipinos
come to
can-
find out, it's
They're
yeah.
But wait, I'm going to speak to you from working from social services as well. I have worked for the welfare system before for a minute, 10, 15 years. Listen, fellas, y'all be loving these chicks on Tuesday. And then you meet her and she already has a child. And you go ahead and sign up because you
So
love
by
her. Because
Friday,
you love her.
your check has already been
But then in
garnished.
6 years from now, when you decide you don't want to be with her because you volunteered, you are
You're
stuck, my
paying
dude.
child
So I got
support
two-
for that child.
You don't have to be the father to be stuck. You signed it.
Do I
You
have to go-
volunteered.
Do I have to go to court to
Okay.
get it off?
You volunteered. What you mean get it off?
Listen, I know
Ain't no
somebody.
getting it off.
Listen, I know
Can't get it off?
someone
Well, you-
who
You signed up
was
for it
with this
knowing that
girl.
was not your
Listen,
child.
Listen,
You just
Listen,
started
listen.
some
Listen,
shit, Adidas.
listen. I know someone who was with this lady. The child was not his, but she was pregnant when he met her. They raised a child. It's not his. He went to court after they broke up. He go to court and the judge says, "Oh well, you've been there. You've been doing it. So continue
Doing it. Yep. You've been doing it. Keep doing it.
So
So
continue.
being a good guy didn't work out for
No,
that person.
Yeah.
be careful what you sign and being. You better hope. Are you doing this forever? Or are you doing this just because you like
And-
her these few years? If you don't, you're gonna.
Right.
You
So let me
signed up
figure
for
this out. The
You
most
cannot-
dangerous thing in the world is a missile, MSG, and a woman's vagina.
and
Is
a
that
pen
right?
and a pen.
Okay.
Well-
that's good.
well,
So
Do
this
what you
will be
gotta.
like a lesson for like serious talk.
Serious.
This is something for I would say for young men
Yes.
in their early 20s to really consider.
Very much so.
Because you're talking about them having a jacket to carry with them for the
Yeah,
next 10,
but I'ma
20
tell you
years
like this.
if they're starting out. Because
And
I have a
even-
young guy. He's
not
he's-
about
he's-
age.
I have a young guy. He's 19,
Right.
and he's dating a woman with a child.
How many?
And I didn't one, but I didn't say nothing because I want to hold my own thoughts to myself. But in my mind, I'm thinking that same situation.
And it's true. I worked there for social services, and like this, you can't go back and say, "Well, I didn't know it was." You volunteered knowingly this was not your child, and you said you were up for the job.
but we're cool. We're chilling.
And so
Yeah.
now here it is.
It was
like,
a Netflix and we
look,
chilled.
that's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You were
You
did
loving
it
her.
again.
You were
You know
loving
what?
her
You're
then.
done, son.
So remember when you said the young guy? Okay, so the young guy now, he volunteered for this kid. He raises it, but now 20 years from now, he moves on and find the love of his life, and now he really wants to have his own children.
Maybe
You
5
are
years
still
from
stuck
now.
taking care of
What
that
about
one.
5 years from
That
now?
too.
It can happen.
You're stuck. Be careful.
That is
Don't
definitely-
sign nothing. You better play dead.
and y'all,
Play
and-
that.
right, do something.
Fake your,
Fall
Fake
out.
your
you gotta
death.
fake your death now. Girl, I just saw him.
Keep breathing. Get up.
Oh Lord, he
That's the
goes.
only way to get away from black women now. You got to fake your death.
Fake your own death.
Man.
He alive. News camera 4. I know where he's at. Let me go. Yeah, they put that that
real.
tracker on your phone. They'll find
Yes.
you. Yeah, they'll find you.
Man.
Some scary business.
That is
right
Hey,
there.
serious.
hey, look, and I have your back. Oh, Lord, girl, he didn't die, girl. I don't know what I'm going to do.
They gonna get a movie deal out of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
You
look,
know what?
be
That's
like,
wrong.
hello? You made it, man? All right, go ahead, I got
So
her.
that's when they come back into the picture.
Yeah. Hey, she gonna tell him, hey, die real quick. I made some money off the movie. Yeah. You know what? Women are thinking 3-dimensional.
Yes.
All
You
through it.
Always. They're always on the pivot.
You know
They're always
what?
on the pivot.
Yeah.
We do not
You know
always
what?
agree. On our podcast. That's one thing I will say. We don't always. It is not no woman affirmation.
We ain't
we
bashing
have
nobody.
had men
We
on
gonna
there
bash you if
come and
you
talk
ain't
about
right.
these women, and we've
But they
been like
were
high
scared to death of y'all when they walked in.
No,
It's
no,
both of y'all.
they
They
was
better
keeping it
be.
real. They was running it. They
You
was
better
running it.
be.
They was
I'm
running it.
scared now. You know what I'm
Scared.
saying?
Quit playing.
Don't be scared. Nah, don't be scared.
Don't
Hey,
be scared.
I found something interesting while I was Googling because the show is definitely focused on everybody that's out here. I'm not worried about out of towners.
Right.
Right.
I'm the only out of towner out here. Nonetheless,
You're from England. You're
yes,
from over
that-
the water.
Oh my
way
God.
far.
What are you doing now, Mike?
Oh my God.
Birthplaces matching San Bernardino, California. Did you know Gene Hackman was born here in San Bernardino?
You know what? Yeah. You know what?
I think that's the reason why San Bernardino is so bad because the number one bad guy that took out Superman or went to war with
Wow.
Superman was Gene Hackman. I think that the energy of who was the character's name in Superman? The bad guy. What's his name?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luger.
Yeah.
The
Luthor.
greatest criminal mind in the century.
Little
We
Richards
got one.
lived in
We gon-
Riverside.
We gonna come with ours.
Yeah,
We gonna come with ours. I got one
do
for
you
you,
know
Trina. You ain't
Moses
you ain't ready for this.
Sumi? Do you ever heard of this guy?
No. Was he
No.
on BET?
No, Queens and Slim. Creed.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in Creed.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
from
Okay.
out here.
Yeah.
This guy is my favorite, Lakeith
Oh,
Statfield.
yeah. Yeah,
love
that's
him.
my boy.
He's
I
from
like
Victorville.
him.
He's from
Is
Victorville.
he?
That's That's my
Wow.
guy. I don't know you.
Let me see how far you gonna take it because I got one. I'm waiting. I got one. I'm double. I got one.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
San Bernardino. I don't know none of these guys. Laura Fetwick.
What?
Never heard of them.
She from San Bernardino?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Edith. You ever heard of Edith? Oh, this guy too. Travis Floroy. What
I
movie?
love him.
Yeah, he was in Step Brothers and he was in a
Little
bunch
Boy?
of a bunch of
Yeah.
little movies.
Wow.
A bunch of big movies. I said little
Wow.
movies.
Right. It's
You just
always,
dogged him.
it's always little behind
I
something.
don't like the guy in the
put-
suit.
Oh, you at your little job now, huh?
got your
but
little
there
car,
was
your
there
little
was a
house.
defining factor here that I had noticed between San Bernardino and Riverside, like celebrities, was
Wait, before you leave San Bernardino,
Oh, okay.
shout out, Trina. What's the name of the school that's on Waterman, the junior high that's right by the McDonald's? Because Don Johnson,
Valley?
what's the black guy on Miami Vice? What's his name?
Don
Oh,
Johnson.
yeah.
He went to that school.
No, that's
Get
that's
outta
not
here.
the
Really?
guy. No, that Don Johnson is the
no, not the white guy. What's the black guy's
guy.
name?
Black guy.
What's his name?
Carl Thomas.
yeah.
Carl Thomas.
Did you go
other
Carl
guy.
Thomas to Don Johnson? Now that's
I don't know.
alphabet
He
guy.
does
But I know
hair.
what
My-
you're about.
and
My
Carl
mama,
Johnson.
my mama used
I
to
used to
date
roll my
him.
sleeves up like that with my suit jacket.
You know what?
I used to roll my
Jody, you
sleeves
dating
up like
that
that.
Shouts out to Mama. She was getting that celebrity tag back in the day.
Is that my daddy?
You know what?
Who's that?
They trying to get paid, y'all. Okay.
Famous people.
Are you my daddy?
Philip Michael Thomas.
This
my
is your
dad.
town.
That's him.
This
Philip
is your
Michael
town.
Thomas. That was
Philip
him.
Michael Thomas.
That was
yes.
him.
Three
Thank you.
names.
I
Hey,
appreciate
Daddy.
He went to that school.
that. Yes.
He went
They had
to
his-
Purdue, too.
I
He
told
San
you.
Bernardino High
Yes,
School.
he did. Girl, I remember that.
Oh,
He is
he
from
wasn't
here.
on my list. I
Yes.
think my list was people that was born here,
No.
but didn't, you know.
He hit it big in Miami Vice.
So-
that
so-
show
so
was
we
like,
You
gonna
know
get
all
it.
day.
With no chest
Yeah.
hair and no shirt on.
Okay, calm down.
no socks.
Calm
wearing
down,
flip-flops, wearing a
ladies.
suit.
All right.
With
hey,
the pink roller curls in his
Riverside.
hair.
Cosmo, Riverside's on the map. Famous people from Riverside. Do you know, I don't know, Ronda Rousey? Are you familiar
Yeah.
with her?
Yeah, I saw her
When
on
it got
Cops.
rounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her jaw got broke. But
Did it? Oh, wow.
yeah, she got banged out.
Aw, Rhonda.
She's working at that dildo factory. What
No,
happened?
Yeah, you was crazy.
Testing
I think-
dildos.
Don Imus was on here
Oh,
too.
history.
Ouch!
Yeah, they got a lot of people that I've never seen in the movies, but there's somebody. a big list of celebrities.
Look, they're the extras in the back talking about,
Right.
did you see me by the trash can? You know, I was lit.
Give me that position.
matter
I'll
of fact,
run
hey,
it.
I got another one.
I'll
Sure
run it.
I got
out of
another one.
word.
Hey, I got another one. Stoney Jackson is from Riverside.
Oh no.
He went to my church.
You know what? I hate
That's
him.
yeah.
We got
You know
Reggie
what?
Miller.
He had a
obviously.
Jerry curl
Oh
for
yeah,
years.
yeah.
All that
Reggie
grease.
Miller,
Reggie
right,
Miller.
right on the
It
It was
west side.
greased till like 2022.
Magnolia States. That's what
There
he
we
was
go.
from.
Reggie Miller was it. Oh, the most famous one obviously is Barry
Barry
Bonds.
Bond.
Yep.
Oh,
Barry
Riverside,
Bonds
yeah.
is the biggest guy.
Did you ever play
Is the
at
big-
Bobby Bonds Park when you were a kid? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's the
where
east side of
everybody-
Riverside. Yeah, it
everybody
goes
in
down.
Riverside played
Yeah.
some kind of sport there.
And this guy, Don Imus, remember he called him girls black something, and he got fired.
That's a good reason to get fired. Stop
Yeah,
that.
he got, but he was born in 1902.
Yeah, but stop messing with black people.
I'm lying. He wasn't born in 1902.
We were Negroes then.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was hotter.
Negroes.
Come here, boy.
We weren't
I'm a
even
grown
black
man
yet.
now.
Yeah, we weren't even black
Oh,
yet.
Lordy Lord.
Right. Oh, damn.
So the good thing about it is that we might get our names on this list one day, Cosmo.
You know what?
Hey,
I-
no,
we might, no.
you need to say that better than that. Not we might. We
Well,
are
we are
going to
going
get
to
our
speak
name
it into
on
See,
this.
y'all are
Speak it
women.
into existence.
Y'all-
Yes, we will have that. We gonna scroll and see. Look what happened. Look what they said this
You know
day.
what?
Y'all better
I
hear
think
it, y'all.
that's what we can learn from women. They
Y'all
can
better
assert
hear
them
it.
situations.
We're going to
so
put stuff
much
in our head
better.
that may not
I
never
love
happen.
it.
We going to preach it, ain't
That's
we?
right.
As a matter of fact, let's hear
He
from
gonna
the.
buy the popcorn tonight.
Hey, let's hear from the most beautiful woman on the planet.
Man,
Eric, real quick, can you play that one by Kris Jenner?
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
man.
Wow. Not
Here we
Kris
go.
Jenner's the most beautiful.
Now we're gonna
I
get
was about to say
Now
that.
we're gonna
Right,
get 'em.
yeah.
You see it right there on the second clip. It says
on the
it says
screen.
transgender sports, and then there's a clip right underneath it from the #1 woman in America.
The beginning, when it comes to trans women in women's sports, from the beginning, I've been against it. I have always tried to protect women in women's sports. I think it can become terribly unfair for women, and honestly, I don't want to destroy women's sports. We had the big issue here in the States with Leah Thomas last year. And honestly, we won that battle. Eventually, World Swimming went to ban. They said you had to have had transition before the age of 12. Why? Because the big thing is not so much hormone levels later on in life. It is, did you go through male puberty? Leah Thomas had big hands, big cardiovascular system. It was just totally unfair and had to stop.
Hey, did you hear what he said? The most poignant thing was the transition before 12 years old.
Yes.
What is that? Ladies, why and how would parents or people allow that to happen to children? Or why
Before you
we're-
even answer.
Before 12. I understand that as an adult, you want to do what you want to do. Yes, I understand that, Eric. We got 3 minutes left.
Let me tell you something.
But
I can tell you
but
this.
before no. But I wanted to hear how or where would that occur in child development where transition would occur prior to 12 years old.
How would they know?
Yeah.
Who told you?
How would they know that
you?
that's it?
It's so
But
ridiculous
law.
to even
If
mention.
that-
If somebody wrote it down on a piece
Everybody
of paper,
say it.
that
Yeah,
meant
it's too
it
stupid
happened.
to even mention. Man,
No,
this
12
no.
years old
Here, let me
was
tell you.
what
Here,
shocked
let me
me,
say
man.
this before we can go. This is because of where we live, dude. We live in a Eurocentric world right now. This kind of thing has been going on on other parts of the continent for years.
Not Africa.
Okay,
Not
well,
in my
I know.
mama house.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that. See,
yeah.
Africa's
Get your
banded.
butt
The
whipped.
Aborigines don't want it. The rain people in the rainforest. This is a thing that's a Eurocentric idea that's been pushed on us, and now we have to say something or be a part of it.
And it's the new normal. It's just
Are you kidding me?
It's like the new normal.
So how do we raise our
It's a
children with
trend.
this new norm?
It's a new normal, and it's okay. It's okay to do that. That's what the world is saying. It's okay. And
To do
yeah,
anything you
have
wanna
my
do and
permission,
say anything.
and
Have
this-
y'all
this
seen
is
some
who
of the
you
pictures
are
of
and
how
be
the
you.
surgeries after they try to change it?
See, your algorithm's
Yes.
messed up, bro.
No.
Your
No, these are real.
algorithm's messed up.
When they try to change it into a PP or a cuckoo, okay,
It's
it
gross.
looks it don't work. It don't do nothing. It's terrible.
Okay.
Don't touch my stuff.
That's your algorithm is wild. So Cosmo be talking about some wild stuff off the phone.
Man.
And
because I'm a
I know
wealth
my
of
algorithm is
information.
messed up,
Hey,
but it's
man.
not as bad as yours.
Hey man,
It's
look
gross.
who my family is. I'm
Okay.
about a bunch of educators. And,
I want to
you
give
know,
a shout out to a couple of people that tapped in. RJ Polo, I was unable
Hey,
to go on
RJ.
his link. Mix Champagne's Lounge. I know this week
Hey,
he got
Mix
somebody.
Champagne's
Who he got
Lounge.
coming up there this week is some actor dude. Yeah, I think from Stars or
We need to get
you
up
know,
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Who, you know this
Shout out
dude?
to
Y'all
RJ.
better-
Do you know this
we
guy?
Got, hey, we got y'all back. We
Ratimi?
got
Oh,
everybody
Rotimi.
gonna
Oh,
know.
shut your mouth.
Yes.
Ratimi's gonna be at
Wait.
Mix Champagne's Lounge
Wait,
on
it's a
Ontario.
meeting
Shout out,
in my
yeah.
bed. In my bed.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
I'm not
my
gonna go
bed.
there.
In
Big
my
ups to
bed.
Cafe
Where?
Organics, vegan restaurant out here on 420 Highland. They do.
Shout out to
They got
Cafe
Taco
Organic.
Tuesdays, but it's all vegan stuff. So
Yeah.
it might be
Wow.
that. It might be that printed meat, right? No,
Maybe.
no.
That's a
Never
little
know.
bit-
We're gonna go over there.
Can you print a taco? You
Yeah.
really be rich, son.
Raquel's Lounge. Raquel's Lounge.
They printing
Cosmo.
tacos? Yeah.
You do a lot of stuff at Raquel's Lounge.
Actually,
Give 'em a big
I'm
ups.
I'm about to leave
Big
there and go
ups.
there right after this broadcast. He wants to do some. We have some business, so I'm going there.
We're done. That show's over.
The Legacy KCAA 1050 AM and Express 106.5 FM.